So you can see me now up here. And hold on one second. I'm going to try to stream. This is why I'm late because I'm trying to figure stuff out. I don't know if I'm streaming. Oh, I guess I am streaming. Okay. So let me go back over here. And I'm going to fast forward this to let's listen to these people. Let's see how far we really come, y'all. Huh. If it doesn't let me, doesn't let us do this. Yeah, in a restriction. But I would definitely tell people to go and check, you know, history. Go to YouTube and watch what they have on our history, and then tell me, what are we really doing? What are we still doing as a people? And, what is the real solution? What is the real solution? Because I think that we're involved in things that we just really shouldn't be involved in. Let me flip my camera. Okay. So, yeah, YouTube doesn't like, TikTok doesn't like that. So I can't continue to play. I forgot I'm over here streaming too. I can't continue to play that recording, but I would definitely say go ahead and go to YouTube, look up James Baldwin, look up Malcolm X. Go back to our forefathers, our elders. We always in America looking, we've been trained to look at the forefathers of this country that are not our forefathers. And I think that if we would pay more attention to our own forefathers, because it's our forefathers that learned and were able to build Black Wall Street in the midst of all the racial tensions, in the midst of still being able to be lynched, um, you know, lynched, whatever they want to do, thrown in jail for just walking down the street the wrong way, all the things that they were still enduring back during that time. But we are not trained to look to our ancestors. We're trained to look to the American ancestors. Everything that we have learned about in school, about any subject, it's always about, their and them and their population. And it's really, the healthcare, the psychology, everything is about them and their forefathers and based upon you know, white men, you know, all the studies. And so we're so busy trying to still do the same thing that we were doing back then. And that's why we're saying go back, listen, go back, watch, wake up, because we haven't really gotten too far. We're asking for the same exact things. So, what does that mean? That means that we have to do something else. And the first thing that means is we got to come together as a people. So, what is the first that we can do? We got to heal. Before we can even hear one another, we got to be able to heal with one another. You want the real solution? Because the real solution isn't about going back and forth and debating and the politicking. It's really not. It's not going to set us free. It's not going to give us what we really truly need. Yeah, we'll get a little bit, maybe a little bit more. Come on now. They didn't put everything before us. Every bill, every whatever they can do without having to deal with the African American, without having to deal with the descendants of the ones that they have actually got their wealth off of. They will do everything to blind sight us. So listen, we have been doing this long enough. Just go back. Go back and refresh your memory. Go back and look at our real leaders. Go back and look at the real leaders when we had real leaders in our community. Because that's when we were able to mobilize. And in spite of everything that they were doing, we built ourselves back up again. And so it has nothing to do with, it's like time is wrapping up for when are we going to wake up and understand who we are, the power of who we are, the power of our collective voices, and what we can do. And I fear that it's to the point now that I'm just like, where the righteous at? Because you know what? It is what it is. Where the righteous at? Because, or those that soul is not sick. Maybe you might want to change that. Those whose souls is not sick, because America is very sick and is very full of sick people with sick souls that think that they are, um, you know, I don't know. I don't know. But the solution is that it's time to come together and to heal. That's all I want to say for today, is to go back, check out some of the older videos. Look at the older videos. Look at when we used to have real leadership. You heard me? Go look at our elders. Look how they walk, look how they move, look how they talk, look how they carried themselves and conducted themselves with one another, though they disagreed. Because at one point in time, we were all in the same community. The Muslims, the Moors, the Christians, everybody was in the same community. And that's when we thrived the most. That's when we actually thrived the most. So, all right, y'all. Have a good evening from my heart to yours. Continue to choose love. I'm going to take my rest now. Um, yeah. Have a good evening from my heart to yours.